Alright, let's move on to October 19th, 9:42 a.m. Why so early? District Court Defense Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing? Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? The client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please! You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Power is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. Every time I hear the crowd, I'm waiting for the Super Mario All-Stars from the SNES to just start playing. Just from that that dun. Anyways, back to this game. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there are other people present at the studio. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it would be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmon to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? Do you even know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob waffle. Salmonella, I'm a director of television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix? Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you'll know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studio around 9 in the morning. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more than I thought it would. I heard that everyone ate lunch at the employee area. I had a meeting at Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During that meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The day of the murder. Is that when you always come to work? Oh no, I came in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh, yeah. That security lady was there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can't believe it. She certainly has a lung for it. Anything else? Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I would have thought it would. Why did it go on for so long? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, so that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch, Rolf. Rolf? Rolling on the floor, starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak, the assistant cook some up.
I'm just thinking of it, there was some plates and some bones in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe that?
That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It seems a little vague. There's something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak?
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket which I used to stave off starvation.
I see. That all? Sure was on something there.
We were in a meeting around 4.
Until about 4. What were you all discussing?
Steel Samurai story under our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and said, Mr. Manella, the scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe that?
Actually, I kinda can. So nobody was at the table during the whole meeting? During the meeting? Well, I'm pretty sure no. You didn't take a single break?
Yeah, well... Yeah, not a one.
What's he sweating about so much, I wonder? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix? If his alibi holds, power is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. What do I have? I got the badge, the autopsy report, the photo, guide map, the spear, an empty bottle, the monkey head, and this. Well, no, not really. Seems pretty tricky. Oh. Perhaps I was wrong then. Is that about the fact that all the steaks were gone? I'm pretty sure that's the issue, because when we were there yesterday, there was no steak and there was not even a T-bone. Yeah, it does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Manella?
Yeah? What do you want, huh?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Yeah, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So what exactly did you eat?
We took one break to—
Hey! That's a contradiction right there.
I wolfed it down then.
A mental image I will carry on to me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press him on that one a bit more. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one.
Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during your break? Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they take a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. And Rose is laughing.
Yeah, we took a break, Wolf. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base. 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, And only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. 15 minutes. That's enough time to technically kill somebody and move a body, though. We took a break. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Yeah, Edgeworth is already the pounce. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
And what did you place on the table?
Oh, right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, Diva's Grez's plate.
Diva's Grez, the producer? To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to take a Minamoto in Studio 1. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact plainly clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No, because we know that is impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Haha. I saw you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. I said it was Mr. Monkey. Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edward had a... Oh, I was correct. Okay. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe you have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella for the stand.
What? It's over?
Oh my god, what the heck is he wearing? Good Christ. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people at Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it on that day. All that is lacking is the decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness is saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear from your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. $11:04 a.m. District Court Defense Lobby number 1. What should we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. But Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do we have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powell. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Here are the children everywhere, after all. to. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. No, she does care. Not that I've ever had a reason to not believe her, but okay. 11:15 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As the witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. That's the Edwards taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Someone gets this boy a milk crate to stand on. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Good! Please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will they just allow the kid to bring the camera in? I don't know if they would just allow him to bring the camera into the trial, but oh well. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up, don't mean you can push me around. Urgh! Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady! I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edwards, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness? I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please, tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edwards. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying that you had to bargain terms as a kid? And you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix? I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Better make note of it in the court record. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! I had my camera with me. That would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyways, I couldn't get to the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child. This kid's tougher than most adults we see here, honestly! I really like the writing in this game. Want to see the rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do! Taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Oh, poor dad. Found the map on the internet and went to the studio that day. I think I just cut my cheek. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been there a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Possum. Get into it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know, how the studio are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was singing about something before going in. Then he opened the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Totally right, right before my eyes, up came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. He's being awfully vague. Go to the Steel Samurai, check him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor! Yes, I suppose he was. And my camera with me, I would've... If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess the killing freaked him out, and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. I think this is the one I need on the map. What's this? Studio. I got kind of lost. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Hold on. The funny... Nope. Your Honor, nope. I thought that would be the case because we only have one person in the photo. And he's saying he saw the bad guy.